And then the helicopter pilot, I'm holding a camera and trying to hold the rig steady. And he's like, yeah, we could go, about a mile or two up that way. Then we could go above the clouds and we could hit a crazy turn. And I'm like, Kobe, bro.
I'm big boned. I'm heavy structure. I'm hung low. If I pull my shit out, this whole room get dark.
I'ma talk my shit. Fat finger, let me talk my shit. Damn right, I'm gon' talk my shit. I.E. in this bitch love. Never resting on my laurels. The definition of a core when they start questioning your morals. Decapitation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of Talk Yo Shit.
Yeah.
Now, this man sitting to my left, I've seen, known, and come across him many a times through a bunch of different artists that I know that we've had conversations about this man's his studio, his ability with the camera. He's nice with it. He's to me a jack of all trades. He's a hustler, and he's like to me the ultimate entrepreneur, and it's inspiring to watch. Black man to black man, I respect you. Ladies and gentlemen, we give to you this very special episode of Talk Yo Shit with Mike Griffin, also known as Mike N Ike Studios.
Dope. Thank you.
How are you doing?
Man, I appreciate it, man. Just the intro alone, I'm like, man, that's a show right there.
Hey, man. It's always love, man.
It. Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Living life, man. Got the whole podcast, studio, photography.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else, man. It
you're a
doesn't
jack
stop.
of all trades.
It really doesn't stop, man.
You're a jack of all trades.
If I listed, we'd be here a whole episode. So,
yeah.
You know, just working on everything.
I mean, you can
man.
give us a list. We can just roll it wire.
Man, right now we got a couple projects everywhere. Worked with some of October London, photo shoots for some of everybody. We're just at the compound with Snoop for October London's release. Man, it's just like, it's a nonstop list. I would have to go through my phone to really see what I'm really working on. That's how crazy it is.
Truthfully, be on your grind. I'm like, damn,
yeah,
he hustling. Every time I look, there's something else. That's respect, man.
Yeah, and the biggest part is I started posting what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Posting what I'm doing has just 10 timed it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stop after that. Once I started posting what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I think that's the most important part of a grind, man, is like letting everybody see the grind. They then want to either be part of it or help you.
Yeah.
Push it in a certain way.
Or they even respect it more because they see how much time you're putting in.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, all right. So what drove the ambition to be a photographer? Or more importantly, like I said, the jack of all trades, the thing what's the driving force behind this passion?
Man, the driving force behind the passion has always been music.
Okay.
That's how it all started, man. Like, I had the recording studio. I was doing music myself way back in high school thing. Did it church stuff, sound behind the board, the whole thing in church and everything. And then, I got my own place, and then right away it was, let me build a recording studio.
Yeah.
Went to Home Depot, didn't know what I was doing, built some stuff, had a booth ready to go. And then the photography thing started with artists I had. Mm-hmm. So I had these artists, young kids, bro, 16, 15, ages like that. Every time we tried to hire a photo video dude, yeah, man, $50, $100, 150. Then it come time to shoot, and it's, can we push it to this? Can we push it to this? So
that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
that
man.
happens a lot.
Bought my own camera, and hasn't stopped.
That's what's up.
The crazy part is I never ended up really shooting for those artists that I was working with. It turned into shooting for everybody else.
Wow.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the same thing when you hear a lot of rappers when they say they will go to producers and producers have these crazy prices, and then eventually they start producing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same, like, yeah.
Yeah, man. And the producers that have the crazy prices, it's like, man, you waiting to hit the lotto on that one?
Yeah.
Put the grind, have the respect off the grind, and then you start putting real value to it.
No.
It's the same with the photography thing, man. I was like, can I shoot this for free? Can I shoot this for free? Like, yo, let me get a video for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't come in saying, let me slap you over the head $1,000 and I don't know how to edit though.
Yeah.
And people do that though.
Yeah.
They're over here selling $500,000 beats and don't truly know how to mix them.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
No
And then they
portfolio.
give you the beat as a wave. I'm like, bro, where's the track out? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No.
Like, you produce what?
Yeah,
For how much?
that's not his beat. He took that from somebody.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that happened. Man.
If all he got is a wave file.
I
he
recorded
stole
some,
it.
man, I'm going to tell you right now, in the studio, I recorded one time. Dude came through. He was like, yeah, man, I just got this exclusive beat. I just got this exclusive beat off this one producer, right? And he sends it to me. He emails it to me. And he's like, yeah, man, I only got this song to do today. And he plays it. And I'm like, bro, I just recorded to this beat. I was like, bro. I was like, look.
Shit.
And I played it for him. I was like, bro, like, I just recorded. You might want to hit that producer.
Did he say how much you paid for it?
No, I didn't ask the price, bro, but I can't even remember the producer's name, but I know he was local, Mobile, like local, somewhere out there. Maybe even San Bernardino. I don't know.
So, what was the look on his face when you said that?
Bro, it was embarrassed. I was like, man, should I have not told him? Because he looked Lord, like mad embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I could imagine because it's like, oh man, I got this. I got this. You're putting the time in, and then
Yeah. And I think, the bad part was like I kept listening to it as we were working on it. And I don't think I told him until after.
Oh, dang, that's
man.
cold.
So that's probably the worst.
Because he thought he had put it down.
Yeah, man. I didn't do it intentionally after. It was just, in my head. I work on so much.
Yeah.
I don't remember right away all the time.
mm-hmm.
I don't.
I see when I
I
say
was
that,
like, this sounds
when
familiar.
I say that to people, they don't believe me.
Yeah.
They're like, what y'all talk about? I forget when we walk out.
Yeah, I
too.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
When we walk out.
I do. I'm fresh. As soon as we walk out of here, man, like I'm gonna open the phone. I'm gonna remember what I have to do. I don't remember what I have to do until after I leave out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta focus on one thing at a time, or I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
So, what setbacks have you faced as an entrepreneur?
Man, what setbacks haven't I faced?
Yeah, that's a better
Man, I've
question.
had fights with the city. I had a neighbor that, I used to have parties at the house all the time.
Mhm.
I had a neighbor we would invite over and everything. And I'm going to put it out there, man. Like one of the times a girl was drunk and he's trying to, let me go take her to get some food. I'm like, bro, we are barbecuing. What do you mean get some food? She's staying here. So we stopped inviting him over. Next thing you know, City's at my house. Like, oh, you're using your studio as a living dwelling? This isn't a studio. People live in here. I'm like, wait, what? Where can you even sleep in this studio? So anyway, I had to rip it down, rebuild, 2 code. That's just some of the small battles, man. I've had some of everything. Damn. Yeah, man.
That was damn.
Yeah, man. Some of everything. The biggest part for me though is the financial side. Once you stop, it stops.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's the biggest.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
Yeah, momentum.
Marathon continues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that momentum has to keep going forward.
Yeah. Other than that, man, like I think now I've learned how to keep it all going even when I take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like the ultimate goal would be to essentially make money in your sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh, that's why there's so many different avenues
Yeah.
going right now. Man, the photography has grown to now we're touching high schools and contracting with high schools.
that's what's up.
That's how the money in the sleep. But also I have a passion that's a little different than your normal, what do they have? Life Touch, Cherish Memories, those places like that. Ooh, sorry. But they'll take a picture and be like, "Doop, done, done." I'm like, man, you want to see this real quick? Like, I don't know if you want to rock with this picture real quick, you know, and that's what we're doing. That's
Every
different.
school needs that.
Yeah,
and then
if I get one more messed up school picture,
bro, it's so bad.
for how much
It's so bad.
And the
packages are?
price that they
It's,
charge
oh,
you.
it's so bad. It's so bad. So, you know, shout out to all the schools out there, you know, if you need me, holla. No, but really, so that's part of, you know, that whole thing, but also going back to some of the struggles. Building. That's the biggest struggle. Building with people. Because if you truly want to grow, you have to involve people.
Mm-hmm.
It's the hardest thing to do. Part of it's a control thing I have, but a big part of it is trust and work ethic.
I was going to ask you,
Finding that
is it
match,
trust?
you know, trust and finding that matched energy is so hard.
To find the person that's going to pay the same amount of detail as you pay.
Yeah, man. So that's probably the hardest thing out of everything is finding people to really truly grow with. Right now, I have my son. He's 19. He's out there with me on almost every single shoot. He was supposed to be here, but early hours is not him. I was like, yo, son, come through. And then, you know, he was out last night. I was like, man, I'm not even going to hit this dude up.
Yeah.
Sleep. I already know. I'm not waiting. Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing that you've shot so far as a photographer?
Man, it was actually the most favorite shoot that I just, most recent is what I'm going to go with. October, London. We did a helicopter shoot. And he's scared of helicopters. So it was the intro to his tour that just ended, by the way. I think his documentary short film is out now. But shooting the actual intro to his tour and the photo shoot for the cigar company that he works with was probably the most fun shoot. It was run and gun. An hour is all we had. And they got there 30 minutes into the hour. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm hanging out the back of the car, rolling the Lamborghini Urus, and I'm hanging out the back of the car, filming that as it's coming in to get the little rolling wheels and all that. I got my wife driving. My wife and my son are always my everything when it comes to the work thing. They help me on the whole grind every single time. One of the first people to truly, the only reason I really keep this grind going is my homie Leroy and my wife both hyped me when I was like, man, I don't know what the hell I'm doing this for still. Like, I'm about to go get a regular 9-to-5 and just rock it because I'm good at job. Everything I go to, I end up managing. But they were like, man, like, you're really good. You're really good. And then I started posting on the internet and people started saying, you're really good. So that just kept the grind going, man. Like, but that, out of that whole thing, my wife, my son, shooting that whole shoot was probably my most favorite thing. Going in the helicopter, my son's in the back and he's just excited and I'm seeing his face. So that's probably one of the biggest parts is getting to take my son at 19 years old in a helicopter, getting paid to be having fun in the back of the helicopter. He's sitting back there all excited. We got the GoPro footage and everything. We mounted one in. And that's probably why it's my favorite, seeing his face, turning around, seeing his face all excited. And then the helicopter pilot, I'm holding a camera and trying to hold the rig steady. And he's like, yeah, we could go, about a mile or two up that way. Then we could go above the clouds and we could hit a crazy turn. And I'm like, Kobe, bro. Kobe. I'm like, nah, I'm good. He was like, you sure? I was like, I'm good. And he was like, are you sure? I said, bro, I'm good. my son was making fun of me the whole time when we got back. He was like, you told him like 4 times you were good. And then he was like, on the last time you told him, no, you were like, I said, I'm good. Hey, this helicopter pilot was really out here flexing. Hey, shout out to the helicopter pilot though. He's dope.
That's what's up.
He's flown with a lot of celebrities and I'm supposed to do a highlight for him where we really go on a helicopter ride, and I'll let him.
You're gonna do it then?
I'll let him do it. We can go above the clouds, man.
Take me over the water, though.
Over the
water is
hey,
worse.
hey, you didn't take
I'm
no
not gonna
extra
say
equipment out of this thing, right? Like that's all I'm worried about, man. Like that was it was crazy because we were in a rush and got to that. So
That's what's up.
yeah,
That's what's up. So, who or what would be a dream shoot for you?
man. One that hopefully happens real soon. Kind of mentioned it. You know, the current Death Row right now label. I want to do all the artists they currently have right now. That's an immediate dream.
Mm-hmm.
There's bigger dreams, but my mind is so out there. It'd take a long time to even think of what's my real like ultimate. I don't think there's a real ultimate because every time I'm done with that one, I go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I only look at what's immediately achievable, and right now, immediately achievable. That's one of the ones I want to do, man. The whole Death Row label, where we do all the artists that they have and do some dope shoots, man. I have a different style when it comes to the photo stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, what is your advice or tips to anyone aspiring to follow in your footsteps?
Do it. Don't be scared to show it. And when you don't know what to do, just do it again. That's really what it is, man. Like I used to be like, all right, what do I do next? Keep doing what you know how to do and just the grind, man. It's just the grind. You can't really sit still. All right, you dream a little and live more. You know what I'm saying? Like some people be like, oh man, I've been dreaming. I'm like, but when do you wake up and start chasing what you dreamed about?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are really good at the dream part and poor at executing.
Mm-hmm.
Execute.
Yeah.
Do it in consistency.
Yeah. Persistence is key.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So, what is your worst shoot that you've done so far?
I've had a lot of those. I think. Even the ones I look back and I think they were bad, though, they look really good for when they were. And I'm trying to think. Oh, can't mention the name, but we had this shoot and we were doing it downtown Riverside and went to a couple of places. It's no longer on the internet.
Okay.
That bad.
Oh, it was, man. So we went a couple of places downtown Riverside. And then there's this bridge on, I think it's Lime or Lemon or something like that. I don't remember what the bridge was. And the dude was like, yeah, man, let me backflip off this bridge onto the street. And I'm like, like, bro, I am not filming you die right now. And he was like, I'm going to do it. And my homie with me, he's like, nigga, he about to go jump off this bridge. I'm like, nigga, we're not going. And I was like, bro, I'm getting in my car right now. He was like, nah, I just want to do it real quick. Come on, turn on the camera. I'm like, man, what kind of drugs is this dude
You're right.
on?
I'm like, he's sober.
Yeah. And anyway, that was the worst shoot. That wasn't the worst. He didn't jump. He didn't get to do it because we really got in the car because I really wasn't going to be there for him. He was going to die.
Absolutely.
Or break a lot of shit. Like, there was no surviving this. There wasn't landing this jump.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So that was probably one. And we used to laugh about it all the time. Like, we always sang the song. And it was like, and then, I'm about to jump right now. That's how we did it. Shout out to my homie JJ, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
People, come on.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I've had sessions like that too. A dude came in and had no words. And who knew that'd be the new way of hip hop, though? But anyway,
he had no words. He booked time with...
I was like, what'd you say right there? He was like, I don't even know. I can't really repeat it. And I was like, what the
How you gonna perform it?
Bro was really coming. He was like, I just want to make music for myself. I was like,
Well, there you have it.
I'm
If it's for
telling you.
himself, fuck it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Ask me how often I have open studio sessions now. I don't.
It's good on the soul.
I don't. I don't. It will stop you from doing music sometimes. If you let me post open to the public, and I'm telling you, I'll have a whole reality series in about a week or two off of just what comes through.
That might be some content right there.
Yeah.
I just, man,
You gotta
but
make them sign a waiver.
it just I know it just frustrates me though. That's one of the reasons I don't run as many sessions as before. I'm choosy with the artists I work with now because of that though. It'll, you know, you do it, you be like, oh yeah, I made money, and then you be like, wait, I made money, and man, this was horrible. Like, do I really want to do this again? So I had to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passion is important, and having a love for it is important. And if you don't love what you're doing, like it's just like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
That's the real thing right there.
So, I mean, yeah, we're gonna go into it because you said you don't know. So, top 5 dead or alive MCs of all time.
Man, I said I don't know, and she
Yes.
over here waiting for Tupac right now.
That look on her face.
And am.
Dear mama.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would
I
leave
don't
him off the
know,
list on
man.
purpose.
Like, see, this is
Of
why
course
it's so
you would.
hard for me. I can't really give a top 5, and I'm gonna be real. This is why I jump. It could change tomorrow. The day I'm so bad with
Yeah.
So tell me
listening
how you feeling
to.
today.
But what about now?
Tell me how you feeling today.
Shit.
What about
How you feeling right now?
this top 5?
They pressing you because they know Tupac ain't on there today.
Tupac 6. He said 6.
We're doing 5.
Would Tupac be in the top 5?
Oh, you heard her by even asking.
Think about it this way. think about it this way. If you can only listen to, if you had to pick 5 artists right now that you can only listen to for the rest of the
Yeah, but we talking about hip hop or we talking about
hip
music?
hop,
All right. Yeah. See. Damn.
like if I come to your house, hey man, play me some hip hop. What's the first you gonna play?
Right now?
Yeah,
Damn. It's rough. It's real rough.
you really dodging this question.
I am very much dodging this
Is,
question.
Here, I'll help you. Is
All
Kid,
right.
Kid Cudi on there?
No.
All right, so we'll do process of elimination.
Kid Cudi is not on there. M Retro is gonna hate me for that one. One of my homies I work with, but Kid Cudi is not on there. Kid Cudi is not top 10 to me. Top 15.
He's number 1 in the emo world. I love that shit.
Yeah, and that's why I just shouted out my homie M Retro. Like that is his world. That is his.
I concur. I don't. Kid Cudi's not. I mean, I respect him.
Yeah,
I mean, he
I
sells.
like his lane.
He sells.
Yeah.
He
I
sells
just.
out.
Yeah. He
I
wouldn't
don't
be.
get it. The music not for me.
Hey, I've done some crying to some Kid Cudi, all right?
I
I'm-
fuck with a lot of
man.
Kid Cudi's music. He's just not in my as lyricist. No.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. Not on that list.
man, I'm trying to think right now, man. My son's gonna be. My son is J. Cole is one of his top. I put him in there, but I don't. It's hard to give numbers to people, man. Like,
okay, don't get numbers.
You don't have to do them in order.
They're gonna
no,
order.
not even the order. It's just hard to put people in order because everybody has a. I know I'm weird for. I've been asked this question a million times in the studio, just in regular sessions, and I can never come with a solid answer. That's why I told you
Mm-hmm.
right away from jump. I don't know if I can answer this because everybody has a certain thing. I take a little bit from everybody. It's like I like this artist for this. I like this, but it's a lot of them
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that
Like
get
Glorilla?
equal portions, and Tupac still wasn't there.
You know who gets left off a lot? Is
Nah, Tupac was there. All right. I'm gonna be real. Tupac is he probably is for my life and where I was in the 90s to early 2000s. Then Tupac was guaranteed top 5.
You a cold
Hey,
nigga.
hey,
You a
Mike.
cold-
Hey, could have pushed me out this damn chair. He would have.
Hey, Mike. I
That
don't,
was some cold shit.
Mike,
I
I
like
don't care
that.
what they say about you. You all right with me, man?
God,
Hey,
That was cold. That
I
was
had
a,
a
I'll
look
be-
like that since I was in high school. From my mama, you look
I
like
just-
girl. No, you didn't.
that was a silent killer right there. Silent killer.
That was priceless.
I'm overly honest a lot of times, man.
That was priceless.
It's all right. I love it. That was
be
funny.
hurtful to myself sometimes. Be like, man,
Shit, that was funny.
yeah. It's so in the top 5, man. Like, all right, if I had to have one artist make, man, I don't even have one. That's man.
So you don't have a favorite artist?
I don't. I know it's
can respect
weird.
that.
I know it's. You probably don't ever get that answer.
It depends on the mood.
Yeah, it's the
you can
mood.
change, yeah.
Because even the genre can change with the mood.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Who'd you listen to on the way here?
I didn't.
You was
I was
quiet?
on calls.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, I was
I'm happy
business.
He's a
That's what you
businessman.
Yeah, I was
I
on
just said that
business.
'Cause if you drove here in straight silence,
Yeah.
Oh, not here. I couldn't. No, but I do drive to shoots sometimes in straight silence.
I could get that.
Some shoots I drive
Get in the
to
zone.
because I have to. I don't want to pollute it with the idea that whatever I'm listening to. I want to be creative to that shoot. So,
Okay, I
like
and
that.
if it's a music video shoot, just know I bumped your song 50 times on the way there, and it might have been the only 50 times I ever played it.
and never listen to it again.
On these last minute shoots that a lot of people be hitting me with, I'm like, man, you just sent me the song last night. I'm listening to it on the way to the shoot. I'll learn it then. And
Hey, honesty is
together.
honesty. I
yeah,
respect
that's just real.
So this is a since we can't get that answer.
Yeah.
How
He
was
dodged
it?
all the way.
He did good.
How was it showing up at Kendrick's Not Like Us video?
Oh, that was dope. That was beyond dope. Shout out to Keteroo. We were supposed to go a lot earlier. We ended up getting there a little late. Some stuff had happened that they had to make sure was handled before we could really show up, but that was part of history. And it was cool to document it more than. So I spent more time documenting than jumping in. I could have jumped in and been in the video like that, but I'm right on the outskirt, in it, but out of it. And it was history.
Yeah.
It was history. And hopefully it was the start to something that continues, though, with the unity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we have these podcasts, you know, certain podcasts out there that are causing the division amongst our people, but profiting heavy off the division of our people,
Facts.
off the drama, off the killing,
You know.
and that's something I'd really like us to be able to shake and get rid of, man. Like, I think if we followed more of that and saw we could blow that up the same way we could blow up the division.
Yeah.
Look how that unity, how big that was and how viral that went.
Yeah.
But we sit here trying to make this little beef shit viral.
Mm-hmm.
For what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that unity is what we need more than the beef that was going on. So
That beef was necessary, Mike. That was
no. I'm saying
it was
that
US
beef
versus Canada.
that was necessary. It was also real versus
Yeah.
manufactured.
Yeah.
Manufactured.
This shit ain't
Oh, it ain't over.
Yeah,
We got
it was
Super Bowl.
manufactured though. Drake is manufactured. I'm just,
yeah,
just
yeah.
being real.
Kendrick is really the fucking boogeyman.
Yeah. Oh man,
Is
like
he anymore? Because now he's just out. So you're like, well,
What-
that's that nigga.
I'm saying, think about in this year alone how he changed the
Yeah,
tide
he
of
just
how
popped
we
out.
view everything.
You're like, oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when J. Cole drops, what? And anybody else is afraid to
Hey,
drop now.
J.
Shit.
Cole
I'm gonna be real. I'm
I
gonna be
shouldn't say
real.
that about him.
So there's people that know me that know I've always been mad at Drake. Always. Before there was a whole Kendrick thing. Started from the bottom, pissed me the fuck off. The words.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The words alone pissed me off. I'm over here. I remember exactly where I was at the time. I'm in my living room. Barely got like we working on music and I'm like, I hear it started from the bottom. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Started from the where?
The Grassy.
Bro, like,
He
come
was
on,
rich.
man. It's
He was
just
rich
not
before
a
he was rapping,
privilege.
Yeah. Jimmy.
yeah, it's not a same culture tie. And then everybody jumped on it. And then, you know, once you have money, you can influence even the real ones to make you look like a real one. And
That's what he said.
Yeah.
21 got you false free credit.
Yeah, but the problem is people really die.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
You
that's the
just
real
kick it.
part.
Like, you get to kick it like yeah,
Because
I'm
there's a
fucking-
lot more than what you see on the surface
Yeah.
going on in the streets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I've always stayed tied into and hear everything that's happening in the streets. Me, myself, I personally tried to avoid the streets as much as I could since a kid.
Yeah,
Because,
definitely.
Smart move.
Grew up right in the middle of it, so tried to stay away. And now, seeing that it's glorified now. And, you can have a middle class to upper class kid want to go live that lifestyle and really end up going down that path and losing his life or over just I don't know, man. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing.
It's a weird obsession with struggle.
It is.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
get it.
why are you trying to go in reverse?
We're trying to get out of it, and
You hustling backwards.
Well, it looked really cool while you were there. No, the fuck it wasn't.
No.
I makes me think about when my niece came to visit, and she wanted to go to Compton, and she was like, "Let's go visit Compton." I said,
Visit
Compton's not a place you visit. Like,
visit,
Yeah.
visit
She came from another
Compton.
state.
Hey, let's go visit Compton.
Hold up.
Like,
I take offense to that, sir.
you
No.
think that's the place to go visit?
where?
I'm going to Compton to get some soul food.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're going
Experience.
Oh,
Exactly.
You're going to go get food.
Oh, yeah, I'm not hanging out.
Like,
Yeah.
You're going
No.
in and
Yeah,
out.
she was doing it like it was
Tourism.
Like, maybe that's a
Hollywood or-
tourist
Tourism.
place.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I know right now that's what's happening too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's happening right now. People are literally
Okay.
they're going to see the Compton Courthouse, all these places now that
You shouldn't be.
you really don't
But-
know what
I
you're
was-
putting on the line while you're
It's
out there.
shitty because it should be able to get to
You should.
where because that I'm sure you saw more white people than you ever thought you would at that video shoot.
Oh, not where I was.
Oh, you was with the niggas.
Oh, yeah. Not where I
That
was.
section this off.
They
Don't
weren't
let them
even
over
getting
here.
in there
Don't
where
let
I
them in over
was.
here.
The places I was, they weren't getting in. Like, even if they wanted to get in, they would have seen the people at the entrance and been
Turn
like,
around.
"Oh, you know what? I'm good." Hey, Nikki. I don't think we're. Yeah, that's exactly. You know what?
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki. I think we're gonna just go hang out by the courthouse. Yeah.
I thought it was funny how everybody's making videos of them being the Tams. I was like, Tams is somewhere you go, you get your chili cheese fries and leave.
You
don't-
know.
you
Yeah.
don't hang out at Tams.
Grab it and get
I
out.
don't
Yeah.
care what the wall outside look like. You get your food and
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
So
But I was capping though, because we was in LA and her cousin's like, let's go down to Slauson. I said, I'm not going to Slauson.
Yeah. See.
Y'all
See.
can go. I'm not.
See. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they trying to run to it. We trying to
gonna
stay
get out
away.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Shout out to Hash too, because he tagged me in a video since we worked for that brown place where the UPS guy was sitting on the truck and YG and
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh man. Hey, I was supposed to be at that. So they hit me, right? Because I was at the very next I was supposed to be there. Keita, the Hash had all hit me and I was like, bro, I gotta edit. If I'm going tomorrow, I have to edit today.
Yeah.
And that was with YG on that little thing. Did the dude get fired?
I don't think he got fired.
Ah, cool, man.
I hope
I
he
was
didn't,
so
'cause-
worried.
Yeah.
I was
So
so
they
worried,
had
man.
guns.
I was like,
They
man,
had
he was
guns.
like, we kind of hijacked him, like, and we're like, man, come on. And then he kind of felt, and I was like, man, I hope bro don't lose his job. That was,
I don't think he did.
I hope
I
not.
think somebody I know told me he didn't.
That's
Okay,
good.
I would have said they had guns.
Yeah, I was like, I was forced against my will.
I was smiling because they made me smile.
Yeah.
I was happy because they made me happy.
I was terrified.
What's
inside.
what's that white girl's name that was there too? Because it was
Bobby.
Yeah,
Bobby.
Bobby was there that day.
I don't know why I like Bobby.
I like her.
I know.
The
I like her
awkwardness,
weird
yeah.
I don't know why-
awkwardness,
I don't know
bro.
why I
It's
like
so
her.
quirkiness about
yeah.
her.
It's
I like her.
it's so
Yeah.
weird and it's funny though.
But no, in them clips, she was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
She was very
She didn't know. She really. I'm telling you, you go where they were, and I don't care
I
who
saw
you
what
are.
it was. I said I wouldn't be over there.
Not even that. She knew what was surrounding her.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, if her and YG were sitting there, there was 100 niggas with
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah.
Because that's how they secure the area. Bro, it's real security and hood
Yeah.
security all at the same time. Like when we did, there was the YG and Sexy Red shoot. I was at that one too with YG and Kitaru and everybody. So same thing, man. It's ARs walking around like security and hood niggas
Yeah.
security. So
hood security doesn't
Yeah.
seem fun.
yeah.
No, this is pretty
I
volatile.
mean, as long as they know
Hey,
you.
plus,
it's fine.
no, not just
No,
that.
not for
Plus, you gotta
like,
have.
outside.
Yeah.
Plus, you have your own security.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you know, bro, like in this video photo stuff, there's some times where,
You don't leave with a camera.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to make sure you're leaving with your camera and your life. So,
I've heard that.
there's been many times. That's the weird part that I still touch into that I probably shouldn't as much as I do. I go into some situations where it's like, man, do you really want to be here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's a quick answer.
Yes, I do. I don't know, man. I put myself into a lot of pretty bad situations.
Shout out to Bobby. She's from Paris, California.
That's crazy.
Get out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Paris, YG is the one that brought it out of her. He was like, he says something and he was like, wait, the IE. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a trip.
That's what you gotta. I stay on top of shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a trip.
Like you was proud of that.
Hell yeah! Like you gotta take pride in Inland Empire. They act like we don't exist in this motherfucker. We exist. Shit.
All right.
No,
So
they know we-
let's talk about the IE, man. The IE is tied to everything in every possible way.
Yeah.
We just don't get the recognition or credit.
Yes. Yes.
I blame Ice Cube.
How you blame Q?
You're the
Yeah,
Compton, but you moved to Riverside. Why you do that to us?
Nah, but it has, man, every single sport, every single artist has a tie somehow to the IE. They got somebody working for them or doing this or doing that.
Everybody got a beat from Hit Boy now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like
the IE
Yeah.
is really connected to this whole thing worldwide.
mhm.
Ain't Jaden
Worldwide.
Daniels from out here? The
Who?
football player?
Who?
Jaden Daniels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn. It's not burn.
San Bernardino.
Kawhi Leonard when he
And
plays.
I think
When he
I-
play,
when he plays.
Hey, shouts out to the
Hold on.
Clippers.
No.
Yeah, shout out to the
Mascot,
Clippers.
you
yeah,
know.
fuck the Clippers.
Hey, I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Laker
too.
fan,
That's why I
but
said
the
fuck the
Clippers
Clippers.
have paid me.
Yes.
Oh well, that's good for you, but it's still fuck
They
the Clippers.
paid you. Shout out to the Clippers.
Shout out to the Clippers.
Have you been to the new Intuit?
So with the Intuit Dome, I was supposed to do game opening, like video, all kinds of stuff. Man, I've just been busy with my own
I fuck with
local home thing right now. The goal was always to work with a couple big people so that way I could work with home a lot better.
that. I fuck with that.
And home is going really well.
That's
I
what's
like. I
up.
love to hear
Good,
that.
good to
I
hear
love to hear
that.
that. I was gonna. That was what I was gonna segue to. How was it doing stuff for the Clippers?
You know how I said that run and gun crazy? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like run.
Move,
Shoot.
yeah.
Okay, next, run. Okay, shoot. Breathe. Oh, you didn't catch the breath? All right, go.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, man.
Shout out to C4.
Shout out to C4. That man, he has the mascot theme song. We did that
Yeah.
whole music video too. I did that whole thing. I don't know, man. It's been crazy. It's been a lot. Man, that's crazy.
Sounds like blessings on blessings.
It
Yeah,
is,
man. I love to see it.
It sounds like work on work and not sleep on sleep.
Blessings on blessings.
Yeah,
That's
there we go.
inspiring, man.
It is. It is. Waking up in the morning knowing I was coming to talk about it is actually a blessing in itself because I don't normally.
And I wanted to see you on here so I can give you flowers. When I hit you up, I was like, I want to give you your flowers because you're doing a lot.
Yeah, the dates were hard. And then once you said morning, I was like, man, that is me because
Yeah.
nobody's up to work yet.
Yeah, a lot of people. that seems to be the issue with a lot of the guests that I talk. Why I got to be so early though? I was, hey man, like we all have lives outside of this. bro.
Yes, yes.
So
I'm just a morning person.
Same.
yeah.
I'm
I
a
go-
morning
I go to
person,
bed
but
at
I
8:30,
also
9
have
o'clock.
to be. So I'm a morning, afternoon. Well, afternoon be sometimes a little bit of a nap, a little short one, but I'm a morning, afternoon, evening, night, midnight type of guy. My kids in all these sports. My daughter right now, she's going for record right now for cross country. So we're training right after this.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So
Way to go.
I mean, I stay up when I have to. If I don't have to, I'm not staying up.
Same.
there's not a time I don't have to,
See.
unfortunately. I got a whole grandkid now too.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
You don't look
Thank
old
you.
enough to be a granddaddy.
No,
Mike.
you don't.
I definitely am. I'm old enough, obviously.
What you about 40? What you about 38?
I'm 42.
I was gonna say 42 first. Oh, you was fucking young.
Oh my God, boy! I swear to God.
And you passed that gene right on.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. So my 21-year-old has a daughter. So she's, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Family is what's driving
Is it different?
It's completely different. It's, man, having our first kid so young, we didn't know what the hell we were doing either, but we were, my wife and I have the same grind mode. So it was like they didn't go without. So it's always been, we made sure everything was handled.
She's finna be spoiled as shit.
She is.
I love hearing that.
I love it.
She already, yeah.
I love it.
I
love
fucking
it.
love hearing that.
Man, she got in. I was like, hey, don't get on that couch. The dogs are all on that couch right now. I have one in my room for my dogs, right? So they don't be on the bed and stuff. It's a whole, I'm like, hey, I want to wipe that off first. I'm like, hey, don't get on that couch. She runs up to the couch and she was like, and I was like, I tried to make a mean face and she just went with a big old smile. And I was like, damn, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I was like, all right, come here. Give me a.
Too late.
Man, that's so bad. That's so bad. Yeah.
So, what is your best piece of equipment that you use while shooting?
The best piece of equipment I use while shooting,
Yeah.
I would say is, to be real, the creativeness, the mind, because any camera could get the job done. It's the mind. It's the mind, man. Everybody be like, oh, I shoot this. I will grab anybody's camera and shoot whatever they want me to shoot with anybody's camera. I can make it happen as long as it has what I need, like the trigger system, but I'll make it happen on any camera. So the equipment isn't the most important part. It's really the knowledge behind it. You could take a true $300-$400 camera and come up with some gold. So, yeah.
That's what's up.
And when I say $300-$400, that means like a used camera off like eBay. You ain't finding no $300-$400 camera in
trust me, I
general.
know.
Yeah, but you can grab a used $200 body and a $200 lens and really do some magic. So, I know I can. Yeah.
So, before you get out of here, I would like you to tell these people what are all your social media handles, where they can reach you, all your business collaborations, stuff that you're doing with the podcast, over here. I'm trying to plug it.
Yeah. All right. So everything is Mike N Ike Studios. It's spelled like Mike Nike Studios. And I like when people used to call it Mike Nike Studios on accident. You want to know why I like that? Because I was like, just do it. Like, I really, like, that was my life I was living. I was like, fuck it, you can call me Mike Nike Studios. I just do it every single time. Somebody will come to me with a project and I'm like, let's just do it. Oh, man, but I don't have this until this. I don't care. Let's do it. If I have the time, let's do it. But yeah, everything's Mike N Ike Studios, YouTube, which I don't have shit posted on there and I need to. I got some subscribers though. But I need to start posting on there like really heavy. The podcast we have is For Love of the Culture. Just got the building in Compton, so it'll be based out of there. Kitaru, I'm gonna go set it up, but he'll be pretty much running the whole thing and doing it out of there. Hopefully it makes it easier for a lot of the guests that are out that way. You know what I'm saying? We might run a couple here in the IE still, but for now that's what it'll be. Collaborations, man, I would have to look to see what I really have.
Heavyweight podcast.
Heavyweight podcast. What are you talking about? No. So I was saving that for last, but I'm talking about collaborations as far as like what I have. Man, I like this. I like actually being able to be not behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is a lot. Man, our behind the scenes is crazy because it's like a million people. It's all kinds of stuff going on at the same time. This is comfortable.
Yeah.
This is really comfortable, man. Like,
Yeah.
I like this.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, make sure you do follow me on every handle. I'm mostly on IG, bro.
Okay.
I struggle with TikTok because it's like, man, I gotta go and repost that and find the audio on TikTok and then post it on there too. Man, I struggle with TikTok. I struggle with Facebook. I struggle everything. Instagram is where majority of my business comes, so I just be on there mostly.
It's a struggle period posting because
Man.
everything has to be uploaded differently.
Yep.
It's
So
you can't upload at the same time. It's a struggle period.
where I did very well first was everybody else's social media. I was like, you need to post this. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. And I blew people up. And I was like, wait, why don't I do this for myself one of these times? And then I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then I blew somebody else up. Then another person. And I don't stay consistent with my own. So,
Automation.
It's staying consistent. Automation, yes and no. Because then when I post stuff automatically, then my phone's blowing up out of nowhere. And I'm like, damn, I wasn't even ready for all these messages.
2 phones.
No, it's time for another person to do all the answering. If I can have somebody that just knew where to put everything, though, that's the problem. Yeah.
I respect it, man.
Yeah, man.
Again, I respect the grind. I've seen it for a long time. And it's dope to be able to give you your flowers, bro, because, again, in the IE, I don't feel like we get enough recognition and love amongst our peers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
So, like, to see you here and to see what you've been doing, and, like, I watch it, and I'm like, this is dope. So I definitely thank you for being here and sitting with us and telling us the grind, the hustle, and continue to inspire. And as you aspire for something great, it's amazing, man. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a dope episode of Talk Your Shit with Mike Griffin, aka Mike N Ike Studios.
Thank you.
Till next time, like, subscribe, share, and comment.
All that.
We love you. Peace.
This has been another episode of the Heavyweight Podcast, Talk Yo Shit. One thing about me, baby, I'm showing up every week to see who coming to talk they shit. Y'all better show up with me. See you there. Bye.